Ferrari is not really a car company in the normal sense. If Ferrari wanted to sell more cars, it probably could. But the strange genius of Ferrari is that it became one of the most valuable luxury brands in the world by refusing to behave like a normal automaker. The story starts with Enzo Ferrari, who did not begin with a dream of building comfortable road cars for rich collectors. He cared about racing. Road cars were almost a means to an end. Sell beautiful machines to fund the competition program. That origin matters because Ferrari's business model was born from obsession, not spreadsheets. Most automakers build cars, advertise them, and hope customers choose them. Ferrari built myth first. Every race win made the road cars feel more meaningful. Every road car helped fund the next race. Every race made the badge more valuable. That loop became Ferrari's first flywheel. Racing creates legend, legend creates desire, desire creates pricing power, and pricing power funds more racing. And Ferrari understood something most companies learn too late. In luxury, demand is not enough. You also need restraint. If everyone can buy the product becomes less magical. So Ferrari learned to keep supply below desire. Waiting lists, allocations, limited editions, special models, and collector relationships all do the same job. They turn buying a Ferrari from a transaction into admission into a club. This is why Ferrari's economics look so different from mass-market car companies. Toyota wins by making reliability available to millions. Ferrari wins by making access feel earned. One company maximizes reach. The other maximizes aura. But the aura is not fake. Ferrari keeps feeding it with engineering, design, sound, motorsport, and history. A Ferrari is not just transportation. It is a rolling archive of Le Mans, Formula One, Italian design, V12 engines, red paint, celebrity culture, and childhood posters. That is why two cars with similar horsepower can have completely different emotional value. There is also a useful correction here. People often describe Ferrari as if it only belonged on smooth racetracks and glamorous roads. But Ferrari actually did make rally cars. The 308 GTB Group 4 competed in the World Rally Championship in the late 70s and early 80s. In 1982, it won the Italian Rally Championship and placed second in the Tour de Corse. That detail matters because it shows Ferrari's mythology was not as narrow as people sometimes think. The brand was built around competition, experimentation, and proof. Even the language around Ferrari became part of the romance. Barchetta is pronounced barchetta. Mille miglia is pronounced mille. These words are tiny signals, but in luxury, tiny signals matter. They make the world feel deeper, more specific, and harder for outsiders to fake. The modern Ferrari business is the mature version of that system. Sell fewer cars than demand. Protect the badge. Use racing as myth-making. Use limited editions to reward the most committed customers. Use merchandise and licensing carefully, without letting the brand become cheap. And keep reminding people that Ferrari is not just a machine. It is a story they want to be seen inside. That is the real lesson. Ferrari's moat is not only horsepower. Horsepower can be copied. Aerodynamics can be copied. Technology eventually spreads. But a century of memory, aspiration, scarcity, and ritual is much harder to copy. The smartest part of Ferrari is that it made customers feel like demand itself was part of the product. People do not just want the car. They want the weight. They want the allocation. They want the nod from the dealer. They want proof that they belong close to the myth. So Ferrari became more than a manufacturer. It became a scarcity engine, a racing story, a luxury membership system, and one of the clearest examples of how a brand can turn restraint into profit. The takeaway for any business builder is simple. Do not just ask, how do we sell more? Ask, what makes people care more? Because Ferrari shows that sometimes the strongest business is not the one that gives everyone access. It is the one that makes access mean something.